Sam, the spirited specter, learns to raise his spirits by Reuben White. Once upon a time, in a quaint little town, there lived a mischievous ghost named Sam. Sam was a specter with a penchant for pandemonium, a knack for calamity, and a flair for farcical frights. His ghostly antics were known far and wide, and he took pride in his ability to create uproarious chaos. Sam had always had the luck of the draw when it came to instilling terror with his spine-chilling moans and comical laughter. However, one fateful Halloween, Sam decided to embark on a peculiar adventure. He had heard whispers about a mysterious gathering in town, where people shared stories and sought solace in overcoming their addiction to alcohol. The Alcoholics Anonymous (AA) meeting had garnered quite a reputation for helping folks tame their spirits. Naturally, Sam couldn't resist the temptation to drop in uninvited and see if he could raise their spirits in a different way. With a mischievous grin, Sam materialized at the meeting, his translucent form hovering above the circle of individuals. He let out a ghastly boo that echoed through the room, hoping to send shivers down their spines. However, to his utter surprise, not a single attendee flinched. Instead, they burst into laughter, their hearty chuckles resonating with the walls. Unfazed, Sam tried another eerie moan, thinking it would surely send them into a fright-induced frenzy. But no, they simply exchanged amused glances and continued their jovial banter. Sam grew more and more perplexed as he unleashed his most ridiculous and spine-tingling laughter, but it only added to the general hilarity in the room. Frustration gnawed at Sam like an itch he couldn't scratch. Why weren't these people terrified by his spectral shenanigans? He couldn't understand it. They were supposed to be cowering in fear, not reveling in his absurdity. Sam decided to up the ante. For hours on end, he unleashed his ghostly prowess upon the unsuspecting AA group. He materialized in absurd costumes, spun himself into ghostly tornadoes, and even attempted a comically disastrous magic show. But the more he tried to scare them, the harder they laughed. Exhausted and nearly out of breath, Sam decided to approach one of the group members, a jolly-looking man with a twinkle in his eye. Sam asked with desperation in his voice, "Why do y'all not fear me? I'm a ghost, for crying out loud." The man looked at Sam, took a thoughtful sip from his cup, and replied with a knowing smile, "Booze, whiskey, or liquor, whatever you refer to it, it's a spirit. It might not be a haunting spirit, but it's a distilled spirit. And as you can see, we've already had our fair share of spirits for the day." Sam the ghost blinked in bewilderment. He had never considered this interpretation of spirits. He was lost in thought for a moment before a mischievous smile crept across his ethereal face. "In that case," he said, "have a double shot of vodka." The AA group burst into laughter again, and even Sam couldn't help but join in. Like the saying goes, if you can't beat them, join them. And so, in the most unexpected turn of events, Sam, the spirited specter, found himself not as a harbinger of fright, but as a purveyor of laughter among the AA group. His ghostly antics turned into a regular source of amusement at their meetings, and in time, he became an honorary member, sharing stories and raising their spirits in a different way. The moral of the story, my friends, is that sometimes the things that scare us the most can be conquered with humor and a different perspective. Sam, the mischievous ghost, learned that it's never too late to change your haunting ways, even in the most unlikely of circumstances. So, the next time life throws a spooky surprise your way, remember to raise your spirits with a good laugh, and who knows, you might just find yourself in good company, even in the afterlife.